Recently, through the efforts of a whistleblower at the Department of Labor, we received the draft of the solicitor's plan for the year. And it is consistent with what's been going on at the Labor Department since the new administration took office. That is, it's become a tool for the labor unions to beat businesses over the head.
The Obama administration appears to have big ideas for tackling American business. Americans for Limited Government's Todd says the plan is elaborate and has a few levels.
The unions will target a particular industry for organizing, say nursing homes, for instance. Then what will happen is that the agent shows up at the home or the chain of homes and says, we'd like to organize your folks, and we'd like you to remain neutral, and we'd like to do it through card check. If the business says, no, I'm not interested in that, the next thing he knows, he has an OSHA inspector show up at all of his nursing homes on the same day. And they will find violations. After they do that, they will attempt to shame the business. In other words, they will do a big publicity campaign to show how your business has X number of violations. If that doesn't work, the next thing you know, you'll have a wage and hour enforcement officer show up at your place of business looking for violation. And then if that doesn't work, you have an EEOC, Equal Employment Opportunity officer, show up at your business looking for violations.
There's a great deal about this plan that smacks of the Nixon's enemies list, where President Richard Nixon went after his political enemies using his government power.
This administration does have enemies, and they're much more open about it than Nixon was. The Nixon enemies didn't come out until testimony at the Watergate hearings, and the tapes were released, but they're doing it right out in the sunshine.
There are a number of industries that appear to be prime targets for Team Obama's onslaught.
Fitting in with their green agenda, they'll go after the oil companies. They're already unionized, so for the most part, so that would not have the dual benefit of putting more money into their biggest contributors' coffers. It's fortunate that this fell into the hands of Americans for Limited Government, because I think we'll be able to expose it, and perhaps that'll put a stop to it.
Frank McCaffrey, Americans for Limited Government.